Hey guys, Parker here, and welcome back to another video, and I promise, this will be the last video relating to the garden for quite some time. So you see, if I go to my island, in this chest over here is a lot of enchanted sugarcane. If you remember the last video, I calculated that I would need roughly 6 stacks of enchanted sugarcane to get all of the XP required to go from Alchemy 42 to Alchemy 50, and I have spent... A normal human would just, like, buy these off of the bazaar or, like, another player or something like that, but I'm insane, so I've grinded every single enchanted sugarcane myself. So if we go back to the chest for the 1 billionth time already this recording, you can see that I need, let's just say 22 more enchanted sugarcane to have enough to get Alchemy 50, and luckily for me, my doing a full harvest of my 4 sugarcane plots, so boom, 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 over there, gives me pretty much exactly 22 enchanted sugarcane. It's a little bit more for a reason that I'll get to in a little bit, but for the most part, this should be plenty. So what I'm gonna do is, I was just farming a layer of pumpkins, so I'm gonna set my speed back to the required speed for enchanted sugarcane, and yeah, you've seen this process before. Not a whole lot is interesting about it. I'm gonna turn the master volume down even more, because I feel like it's gonna be too loud on recording. And yeah, this is a lot of what I've been doing over the last, like, while or so in Skyblock. I've just been farming sugarcane. As you can see, I am farming 48, and let's just call it 2/3 of the way to farming 49. So that'll also be a thing that I do in this video. I don't know how many more hours it'll take me. I'm guessing quite a few. Oh god, pests. But yeah, this has just been my process for farming sugarcane, and this is basically all I've been doing for the last 4 hours in Skyblock, which... If you know me, you know that it's near impossible for me to keep my attention onto pretty much anything in this game, so to have just spent this long doing nothing but this is quite impressive, even if it's realistically a very minimal grind compared to what it could be. So just in case it doesn't actually proc for me, I'm going to explain what I meant by, and sometimes a little bit more in my earlier comments. So between the last video and this one, I put something called crop fever on my sugarcane hoe, which is basically gambling. Like you get 1 in X chance to roll crop fever, which is additional crops for 60 seconds, and it's a rare chance of rare drops, like a lot of enchanted sugar or enchanted sugarcane. I have it on crop fever 2, which means there's a 1 in, I believe that is 50,000 chance per crop broken. So yeah, it's very inconsistent. Sometimes I've gotten 3 procs of it in a single harvest of the 4 plots. Sometimes I go for 3 harvests of the 4 plots and don't get one. It's very inconsistent. It's also most of the time you just get like the uncommon or rare procs when it's active. There was one time where, yeah, actually just yesterday, where I had been farming for like an hour, which is 3 harvests of all 4 plots. Didn't get anything, and then as soon as I started thinking about it, I rolled a crop fever and instantly got the Pray to RNGesus drop, which is, in this case would be 6 enchanted sugarcane. So yeah, it's very rare, but it's nice when it does happen, because usually I get around an enchanted sugarcane and a half. And if I'm getting 1 enchanted sugarcane per minute, that cuts out about a minute of the grind, like a minute and a half of the grind, which I know that doesn't seem like a whole lot on the surface, but if it's procs, like, let's just say 10 times throughout the grind, that's 10 minutes saved. That's like 10-15 minutes saved, which is actually quite substantial if you're doing a grind like this. That's another thing. I've dropped a ton of fermentos just doing this. I probably dropped like 30 in total. I don't know the exact number because I sell all of them, because they're like 250,000 coins each, and I'm not necessarily struggling with money at the moment. In fact, I think this is among the highest my purse has ever been. If you take a look, there's 108 million in my bank, and then an extra, let's just call it 30 million in my purse. So I'm at roughly 138 million coins. That's, again, that's among the best it's ever been, but, you know, extra money is always nice. Oh, there we go. Crop fever. Now, we don't know exactly, yeah, see, you mostly just get uncommons and rares, which is 12 and 24. Actually got 2 rares in very close proximity. Hey! Hey, sugarcane 34, let's go. That's another very nice hit farming XP, because that's actually like a decent amount. I think it's like 1.35, something like that. So, yeah, 1.35% of the farming level, so nice. Yo. What? Two pretty much back to back. That's insane. I mean, I'll take it. It's a free 500k. All right. I'm at the end of the plot. Please, please, please tell me I have enough. Oh yeah. Oh, that's more than enough. Let's go. This is where the really, really, really annoying part of getting alchemy levels comes in, because I have to buy, hang on, the most effective way to brew potions with enchanted sugarcane is getting this cheap coffee, because it's, again, it's really cheap. It's 1,000 coins per, and you don't actually have to, do the thing with awkward potions and all of that. But the thing is, you need three cheap coffees per enchanted sugarcane if you want to get the max efficiency. I need 1,152. And you can only hold, let's just, even if I get rid of all this stuff in my inventory, so just give me a second. Completely empty inventory. But even then, it's 35 slots. This is going to be an annoying process. I'm done with the coffee. So now one of the last steps is actually brew the sugarcane potion, or enchanted speed potions. So before I do that, I'm going to switch out my pet. So which pet would I want to get a bunch of XP? Probably a frog, because I'm going to be doing a lot of foraging after this. So I'm actually going to, before I do any of that, I'm going to butcher cookie, potion effects. I'm going to switch on night vision because I can't see really, and this just helps. Alright, I should have 5 left in the slot by the time I'm done filling all these. If I don't, that means I missed something somewhere. So, fingers crossed. Okay, I have 5 left. Good, that means I didn't miss a single one. Now here comes the fun part. See? Oh wow, that's a lot more. I did not need that many. I did not need that much sugarcane, but whatever. Frog 79. Alchemy 43. And Skyblock level 2 of 53. Let's go. So I think what happened, and why I'm getting so much more alchemy XP than I thought, is that I forgot to take into account that the entire game has like a 30% skill XP boost. So in reality, I only needed like 300 or so enchanted sugarcane, but it's just I should have done those calculations with the XP boost of mine. I didn't. It just be like that sometimes. And besides, I'm still getting a ton of XP on my pet. Like it's already level 80, which is cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to doing this. Alchemy 44. Alchemy 45. Alchemy 46. Alchemy 47. You know, if I was smarter, I would have put an all skills XP boost on my frog pet just to give it a little bit more XP. But, it's only a little bit, and I'm still getting so much XP anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alchemy 48, and Skyblock level 254. Alchemy 49, 1 more level to go. And even though it has come so many potions earlier than I expected, Alchemy 50. Why is it raining? Nah, way to ruin my moment. Where's, I swear to God I had a weather somewhere. Yes. Alright, so that is, I believe, my 4th skill at or past level 50. So, you know, that's pretty cool. So I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break for a couple of hours, because I think some of my brain cells were lost just re-clicking on the menu a billion times. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple hours off and then farm basically until I hit farming 49, which is about 1,000,000 XP, so it should only be about an hour, especially with good visitor RNG. So, yeah, I'll see you then. Alright, so a little bit of an update. I'm just claiming all my visitors, and I am fairly certain that doing these two will, yeah, 99.51. And then if I claim this one, 200 cookies, or 500 cookies, I can't count. I did not put -5. There we go. Farming 49. One more level to go. Alright, so it's a few days later. As you can see, I am roughly 650,000 XP away from farming 50, but I have all of my visitors queued up, so I'm going to just go through all of these and see how close I am to being done after this. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited to move on to other things. And I am a little bit sick. I'm a little bit sick of looking at sugarcane, of looking at nothing but sugarcane. So, speak of the devil. Alright, there we go. That got me about 225,000 farming XP. So now I am 430,000 away. 427,000 away from hitting farming 50. So, but I still have the pests to deal with, so I'm just gonna go through and clear all of those guys out really quickly. Alright, no crop milestones, unfortunately. But I did get like 30,000 more farming XP, so now I am less than 10% of the way to hitting farming 50. I'm gonna go ahead and sell all of this. So another, let's just call it 300k. And the nice thing is that the atmospheric filter that I have, which if I can find it, that would be really nice. Yeah, this. Summer, we're currently in the summer, and as you can see, in summer, grants 20 farming wisdom, which is basically just more farming XP. That's basically the best way I can put it. So, yeah, this is going to make this grind ever so slightly faster, and I'm just going to farm pumpkins because I am so unbelievably tired of looking at sugarcane, like it's not even funny. So I'm just going to get to farming, and I'm going to farm for like a few minutes, something like that, and then we will finally be at farming 50. Ooh, oh, okay. Alright, that just made it a lot easier. That's like 1.25%, and just the mutant netherwort is 900,000 coins. So, yeah, that was a fantastic. That would have gotten me gold pretty much instantly if it had happened during a contest, but oh well. I can only control what I can control. We just crossed over 95%, only 200,000 more XP to go. Alright, I am done with my, with the pumpkin farms, and as you can see, I am so close to farming 50. I have like 125,000 XP left to go. So what I am going to do is claim my visitors. So, and hopefully, especially thanks to the, the mutant netherwort that I got, and the overclocker, and all of that, I should hopefully have more than enough to make it to farming... to make it to farming 50. This, like, see, 97.91, that's another percent just knocked off right there. Now, 99.64. 99.64, I am 15,000 XP away. So let's see. Will I have quite enough? Just barely not enough. I'm so close. And this guy's ripping me off low-key. Take all of these. 99.99. 400 XP away. So that means, without question, when I hand this order of 568 enchanted carrots into Fisherman Gerald, I will get farming 50. Yes. Oh my god, I have spent so much time over the last month doing nothing but left-clicking and looking at sugarcane. Oh my god. Yes! It's over. I'm taking a screenshot of this. Yes! Oh my god, I'm done. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this mini, like, farming saga. Sorry that all of my Skyblock videos were basically just grinding this one specific skill, but I was really, really bored with mining, wanted to try something new, and decided, you know what? I've had a really low farming level for quite some time, so might as well take this opportunity to max it out and actually, like, make progress in the skill in the garden past, you know, what that gave. So, yeah, don't know what the next video is going to be. To be honest, I'm a little bit burned out of Skyblock right now, so don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll see. Let's be honest, it's probably going to be foraging. So, yeah, that's going to be all from me today. So if you like the video, I guess, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Dude, I hit farming 50!